It's halfway through the year, and if you're anything like me, things might feel a little messy. Between the routines, the laundry, the snacks, and the constant noise of motherhood, it's easy to lose track of where we are and where we're going. So this week, I'm taking a little time to reset. Not in a perfect Pinteresty way, but in a small, meaningful way that helps me feel grounded again. I'm checking in with my goals, refreshing our spaces, and trying to reclaim a little peace in the chaos. This is my mid-year reset, as a mom in real life with real distractions. Let's do this together.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Marielle and I'm so glad you're here. Iced coffee is so good. You don't even need to buy it in the store, just make it at home. It just recently discovered that if you switch cow's milk with soy milk, it makes it even better. Or at least for me it is. It's so good. It tastes like you got something from a cafe. It's really good, and it doesn't cost you half as much as you would pay for in a cafe. It's very warm outside today. I think it's currently 25 degrees, and for here it's very warm, and it's going to go up to 27, 28 today. So it's going to be really hot outside. In the morning it's still okay, but in the afternoon it's going to be quite warm. So I have all my windows closed, my blinds closed so that the heat doesn't come in, and I have just the aircon going on and doors all closed. But I really love summer. I really love being outdoors when it's warm and sunny, but sometimes it can be a little bit too much, and we definitely don't want that heat to get into the house. So we're trying to preserve the coolness of our indoor space. The last few days have been very sunny, very warm, and the next few days after this is gonna be the same. So we're trying to keep the cool in as much as we can, trying to open the windows and doors and stuff when it's cold in the early morning, and then keeping them in when it's hot outside. So that's kind of the plan. But it's already June. Can you believe how fast this year has flown by? I can't believe how fast it's gone. It feels like just a month ago when I was preparing for the beginning of the year, when it was January, and now we're already in June. We're halfway there. And so I just wanted to do like a little bit of a life reset, to just do some cleaning, some organizing, some getting things done, being generally productive, but also doing things that needs to be done around the house, but also for myself, for the kids, and things like that. So let's get into it. swear the logistics of breastfeeding is not a joke. Like, I have two different pumps. One is this one, and the other one is like the wearable one. And this one is something that you cannot really do anything in. You need to be sitting down if you want to use this. And it's much more powerful than the other one because the other one I don't get as much output in. So this one is actually better output wise, but it's just a little bit annoying because you need to be sitting down the whole time while you're using this, which is not a problem if you just time it carefully and make sure you're doing it while you actually need to be sitting down. But yeah, the logistics is just sometimes not the most convenient, and this is something that I need to do when I'm breastfeeding, even if my baby's not here, just to make sure that I keep my milk supply up and it doesn't drop, because otherwise if I don't do this, then I'm putting it in danger that my milk supply might drop if I don't do this. So I need to keep doing this even if baby's not here to breastfeed. It's annoying, but it's part of the gig. Also need to be a bit mindful of the time because I do this every like 4 hours, which is how much she would be drinking when she's here. So if she's here, then I breastfeed her every 3 to 4 hours, and when she's not here, then I still do the same but with a pump. I'm still doing this 9 months in, and my goal is really that she gets breastfed or gets breast milk at least until a year old, which I think at this rate I'll very easily get to, which is amazing because that's the goal that I had with my first, and I want the same with my second. And I think she'll probably even be nursing a little bit longer still, which is always nice. It's always good. I'm definitely not ready to give it up yet, but it's one of those things that you're like, I'm not ready to give it up breastfeeding, but I'm also like annoyed that it's such a hassle that I need to do all these extra things that people don't really talk about. And you can definitely just breastfeed and nurse all the time, like on demand when your baby wants it, but when there are times when your baby's not with you, when they're at daycare or when they're with somebody else, then you can't just not do anything because your supply is gonna suffer. So I need to keep it up by pumping when she's not here. Because when she's there, it's much easier because, yeah, she obviously cries or fusses or whatever, and then you know, oh yeah, it's time for her next feeding. But when she's not there and you're concentrating on other things like work or doing house things, and then you realize the time and remember that it's time to pump again, it's just a little bit annoying because you need to take it into account in your routine, in your schedule of the day. So just ranting a little bit, but I'm definitely very grateful that I'm able to do this, that I'm able to provide sustenance for my child, especially this long. And I'm definitely not taking it for granted. It's just one of those things that, you know, it's just a little bit annoying sometimes. So
And that's the week. It wasn't a total transformation, but honestly, it didn't need to be. Sometimes our reset isn't about doing more, it's about slowing down, clearing space, and remembering what matters. If you're feeling like you need a reset too, I hope this video reminded you that it doesn't have to be perfect, just intentional, just enough. Thanks so much for spending this week with me. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your own mid-year reset in the comments. I'd love to hear how you're doing. Bye!